Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching today's video. In this tutorial, I'm gonna show you this sparkly silvery eye makeup look. I feel like I haven't done kind of like a more glamorous look in a while. I have done so many like more neutral everyday looks using like a lot of neutral tones, so I'm really excited to show you this more glamorous look. Also for the next video I also have a glamorous look, and I just have this inspiration boost in me that I feel like I want to do so many glamorous looks. Like, this doesn't happen very often that I have a lot of inspiration, so I'm just gonna take advantage of this moment and serve you guys some really nice glamorous looks. I can't wait for you guys to see them. So now I'm gonna first prime the eyelids like I always do before I apply any eyeshadow. I'm using the MAC Cosmetics paint pot in the color Soft Ochre, which has been my favorite for a really long time. I use the Sigma Beauty P84 brush, and now I'm gonna take this powder from Charlotte Tilbury, which is called the Flawless Filter Powder, and I'm going to apply this. Well, wait, is it actually called Flawless Filter or Flawless Airbrush? I don't know, but it's their powder, and I used it to set the eyelid. And now I'm going in with this Grande Pro palette from ViseArt. Such a gorgeous palette filled with all these beautiful matte shades, and I'm gonna go in with this color right here using a Sigma Beauty E40 brush, and I'm gonna start blending this all the way from the inner corner to the outer corner. I'm just sweeping my brush back and forth and making circular motions. The shade is kind of in between warm tone and cool tone. I think it's kind of like a taupey shade, super beautiful. It is quite light, so I had to go back in a few times to really build up the color pigment. Then I went in with this light color. Normally I do this before starting with blending a shade in my crease, but I just realized, let me just quickly apply a shade underneath the brow to create that highlight, because I think it's gonna look really beautiful with the look that I created today. So after blending that transition shade, I went in with this grayish color. First kind of like packing on the eyeshadow around the outer part of the eyelid, kind of like in the outer V area, and then making circular motions and blend it more towards the middle part of my crease as well. Just kind of like slowly building it up. I can always go back in with more shade, but I like to take it slow. So I just continue to blend, and until I'm satisfied with how everything is looking, I will just continue to do so. This is also not like a super dark shade, it's kind of like a medium grayish. I didn't want it to go for like a super dark smoky eye look. I wanted to go for kind of like a soft glam look, even though the shimmer on the eyelid makes it look quite glam and not like your typical everyday look, but I feel like with the light gray shade in the crease, it kind of mutes everything, even though it's still glamorous. I don't know. So now I'm going in with that same color and also blend it underneath the lower lash line. Normally I would first do my eyes and then do my foundation, but for today I have already my foundation and my concealer, so I decided to do the lower lash line as well. So normally I would do my eyes, like the upper part of my eyes, then I would do my foundation, concealer, and then I would apply the eyeshadow underneath the lower lash line. But since I have already done that, I do it right away. So now I'm going back in with this light color and pop it in the inner corner of the eye. What you could also do is go in with like a shimmery color, but I wanted to keep everything matte and make the eyelid really shimmery. So this is another palette from ViseArt with shimmer shades in it, and I'm going in with this kind of like metallic gray shade. Super beautiful, has a gorgeous color payoff. The pigmentation was really nice, so I'm using my finger to apply this all over the eyelid. This is actually gonna be a base for the next products I'm gonna use. I always like to go in with a shimmery metallic shade whenever I use a liquid product, because it's just beautiful if you use like something underneath. It's just gonna make the product look better on top of it, if that makes sense. So I'm going in with this product from Bperfect. I applied it on the back of my hand, and then I went in with a Sigma Beauty. I'm not sure what the name of this brush is, but it's like a tinier version of their E25. I applied it, and then directly after applying it, I went in with this glitter from Makeupstudio, which is like a really subtle silvery sparkle, but I will mention everything down in the description bar. And I applied it with my finger on top of the eyelid. So that liquid eyeshadow that I used from Bperfect was still sticky because I applied the glitter like directly after. So this is a really cool trick, because the glitter is now gonna stick into the liquid metallic eyeshadow that I used, and this way it stays on, which is nice. So after doing this, I went in with this Maybelline Gel Eyeliner, and I'm gonna apply a line above the lash line with the gel eyeliner. You could also go in with a wing liner for this makeup look, which I think would be really beautiful as well. But I wanted to keep it a little bit more simple and also kind of like appropriate, or I'm not sure if that's the right word for it, but so people with hooded eyes can recreate this eye look as well. But if you're watching and you love a winged liner, which I personally do as well, of course you can give your own twist to this makeup look and go for a winged liner. So after applying that line with gel eyeliner, I also went in with this liquid liner from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I applied it on top of the gel eyeliner. This will make the eyeliner even more black, and it will stand out more, and it will also cover up the glitters a little bit more. So that's how it's looking so far. Now it's time to curl the lashes and time for mascara. I'm gonna go in with this Maybelline Sky High mascara, which is my favorite drugstore mascara. Such a nice one. I would absolutely recommend. I haven't seen anyone not liking this mascara. It's so good. And yeah, even though it's drugstore, it's definitely one of my favorite mascaras at the moment. It just makes my lashes super long, separates the lashes really nicely, and it doesn't make them like really clumpy. So now I'm going in with these beautiful lashes from my own lash company, Annytude. These are in the style Sultry, one of my favorite styles. They're not too dramatic, but still they're really fluffy and wispy, but you can still see like enough on the eyelids, because especially with an eye look like this, you don't want to use lashes which are too dramatic, that will kind of like cover your whole eyelid and you can't see what's going on. I feel like it's like the perfect amount of volume. So yeah, I'm just applying the lashes, and that's almost, I think, the last step of this eye look. I think it actually is. I haven't applied anything in my one line today because I didn't really have anything that just looks nice with this eye look, so I just decided to not apply anything. So now I'm going in with this lip liner from Gucci, I believe. Such a beautiful color lip liner. Like I said earlier, I will mention everything in the description bar, but this is such a beautiful kind of like neutral brown shade. So then I went in with this Benefit Hoolah bronzer. I don't know why I didn't finish off my lips and I went straight into contouring and bronzing my face, but I will finish off the lips later. So I use this to contour and like kind of bronze at the same time. I feel like the Hoolah bronzer has the perfect shade undertone that you can use it to bronze and contour. But to make it even darker, I also went in with this bronzing powder from Tilbury and applied a little bit more of that to warm up my whole skin. Such a gorgeous powder. I just recently got this bronzer from Tilbury, but it's really nice. So now going in with this Dose of Colors liquid matte lipstick, which is in the color Cozy. Such a gorgeous neutral nude with a little bit of a pinky undertone, but not too much. Super pretty. And then I went in with this beautiful highlighter, which I also used in my previous video, which is by Khouzami. This is such a gorgeous highlighter. It really gives you that glass glow. It's not really glittery. It's just, it blends so beautifully on the skin. I really like it. And then I went in with this blush, which is called, I believe, Poppy Pink or Pink Poppy. It's from Makeup by Mario, and I also used this one, I believe, in my previous video. It has become one of my favorites. It's a really pinky blush, but I personally really like it. And yeah, that's the end of the video. I really hope you all enjoyed watching this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you did enjoy. This is really helpful for my YouTube channel. Let me know if there are any like special looks that you want me to create. I really have this urge to create a lot of more dramatic looks, but of course feel free to let me know what you guys want to see in the comments down below, and hopefully I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.